Russ Thaler in studio here in the Breakdown Championship Sunday. We welcome in our friends in Vegas, Todd Fuhrman and Kenny White. We're going to start in the NFC Championship game. Eagles are 2.5-point favorites. The total currently sitting at 46. Kenny, do you like these numbers, or do you think it might be best to wait a little bit till we get closer to kickoff? Maybe we'll see some movement.
Yeah, I think we're going to see some movement, Russ. I'm waiting on the game. I haven't bet it yet. I'm taking the 49ers here in this spot, but I'm waiting for three. There has been some threes that popped up. I just too busy working and didn't see it when it happened, and they disappear right away. But I believe on game day, there will be three almost everywhere, because I think there'll be a lot of money for Philadelphia betting on Jalen Hurts over Brock Purdy. San Francisco has been amazing all year, 15-4 straight up, 13-6 ATS. They've overachieved to the bettors' numbers. Philadelphia started hot. They've been hot all year, went 15-3, but just 9-9 to the betting number. They have been right there, what Vegas thought they were, what I think they are. I think they're an above-average football team. I don't think they're an elite team. I think they played a very easy schedule. San Francisco has as well, but I think roster for roster, the San Francisco 49ers are better on both sides of the football, with the Philadelphia Eagles having a slight edge at quarterback. But I'm taking the Niners plus the 3 when it gets there.
And Kenny, I'll be right there with you when that number ultimately pops in the market closer to kickoff. In the meantime, I'm going to make a case for going over the total in the first half. When you look at San Francisco through the first 2 playoff games, they've been able to come out with a slightly vanilla approach. They've played it tight to the vest. Yes, they played a high-scoring first half against the Seahawks, but last week against the Cowboys, it was more of a feeling out process. But I think this week, more than any of the games that they've played so far with Brock Purdy, it's imperative to get off to a fast start and not allow the Philadelphia Eagles to play with a lead. If you're able to maintain a balanced attack like I think San Francisco can, utilizing the run and combining that with a couple of deep shots downfield, it's going to force Philadelphia to be a little bit more one-dimensional. And when you look at San Francisco, we know the strength of this team has been defending the run all year long. So if they can force Philly to abandon that attack early, it's going to make them have to air it out a little bit more than Nick Sirianni and company would feel comfortable with. There are going to be some deep shots there for the taking, and inevitably Philadelphia will hit a deep shot or 2 downfield. Although I am a little bit concerned about A.J. Brown. I think they're underplaying a potential hamstring injury there. But I really believe this game is poised to have a little bit more offense, especially early on, than people are led to believe. When you look at Kyle Shanahan, he's been conservative so far. I don't think that approach with his offense is going to work here. It's imperative that San Francisco gets off to a fast start in hostile territory.
All right, those are the game picks. Let's turn our attention to some player props. Todd, what is your top player prop for the NFC Championship?
I'm going to go after Christian McCaffrey here, Russ, and I'm not sure he's anywhere close to 100%. Depending on the reports you read, it's either a calf contusion, it may be a calf strain, but when you're not practicing on Wednesday and Thursday, that leads me to believe that you're not going to get a full workload for a guy that's one of the workhorses in the game. We saw last weekend against the Dallas Cowboys, McCaffrey carried it 5 times in the 49ers' first 8 offensive plays. He only had 5 carries the rest of that football game. And I think in this kind of spot here, McCaffrey adds too much value as a receiver to utilize him as a running back that's going to get consistent carries between the tackles. I know Philadelphia's run defense has been their Achilles heel this year, but it has trended up since they brought in Ndamukong Suh and Linval Joseph to help some of their depth. So I'll go under CMC's rushing total that currently sits in the high 50s.
I'm going to attack the rookie quarterback, Mr. Relevant, Brock Purdy, and go under his passing yards in this game. I know that Kyle Shanahan really did open up that offense, but when I went back and looked back, I think it was a lot of more specialty plays to Deebo Samuel and guys like that on reverses and runs. And they've been very innovative with Brock Purdy at quarterback. He did have the major game against Seattle, but that was Seattle, one of the worst defenses in the NFL. Now he's up against the Eagle defense on the road, first road playoff game. A lot of pressure put on his shoulders in this game. I think he's going to be asked to just manage this team and not try to make any big plays. So I'm going to go under the passing yards, under 225.5.
All right, here's one more look at picks for the Niners-Eagles. Kenny says, wait until the line moves a little more and then take the 49ers getting 3. Well, Todd's targeting the first half total. He likes it going over the 23.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.